Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Cruising Coasters. I'm Jeff, and today we are at the Universal Orlando Resort at the Dockside Inn and Suites, and we need to get to Port Miami for our cruise aboard the Valiant Lady today. So today is a travel vlog where we are going to show you how to get from Universal Orlando to Port Miami, and the plan is to take a lift from here to the Brightline Station, which is, I think it's at Terminal C at the Orlando Airport, MCO. We're going to take the Brightline down to Miami and then take a little lift from the Miami Brightline Station down over to Port Miami to board the ship. So we booked the fare. It was around $59 a person, so it was much cheaper than driving, paying for gas, and then of course paying for parking at the port. I think the port parking was around like $25, $30 per day. So this was a pretty significant savings. So yeah, definitely check out Brightline if you need to go down to Port Miami for any cruises and you're coming from Orlando. It seems like it's gonna be a pretty good option. So we have not taken the Brightline ever before, so we are going to take you along and show you what the Brightline has to offer. But first, we need to get a lift and head to the airport. So let's go. And I think the Cruise and Coasters curse is living on. That weather outside is looking super spooky this morning. That's all right though. We're gonna head to beautiful weather in the Caribbean this week. After a quick 25-minute ride from the Universal Orlando Resort, we have arrived here at the Terminal C at Orlando Airport, which is the Brightline Station. So we can actually see the train. I don't think you're gonna be able to see, but it's definitely in there, which is very exciting. This is our first time ever taking Brightline. So let's head on in and see what Brightline has in store for us today. Brightline does recommend that you show up to the terminal about 30 minutes before your all aboard time, which is usually 5 minutes before your actual departure time. We are here about an hour before, because if you are from Orlando or if you've been in the Orlando area, then you know that traffic is certainly unpredictable and you just never know how it's going to go. So we have some extra time to check out the area and see, I don't think we'll have access to the lounge, but we'll see what different offerings you get with the Smart Fare, which is the fare that we have purchased for our tickets today on the Brightline. That train out there just left, and I heard that they're headed to Miami, so that was the train right before ours is going to depart. How exciting. This is so fun. The terminal is absolutely massive, and there's like nobody here. It's so empty and it's so quiet. Oh, I think I found out where we are going. So I think we can just scan, because we did pre-purchase our tickets. I think we can just scan them here. Oh, we do have to check in a bag. We did check a bag, so we do have to do that, which is right to the left before you scan your ticket. All right, and just like that, literally like 3 minutes later, we have scanned our ticket. We dropped off our bag, scanned our ticket, and went through security. It was super fast, super friendly, super efficient. It's not like airport security where you need to take all like electronics and liquids out of your bag, so that is a really nice perk. You can just keep everything in your bag, have it go through, still go through security, and now we can just kind of check out the area before our train leaves in like 45 minutes. Before you leave, there is a little area for if you did purchase the Smart Fare. It's like a little smart lounge. Plenty of seating, lots of electrical outlets, really comfortable, very open and airy. And if you like, there is also a bar, and there's like a little like cafe with light bites, sandwiches, that kind of thing. So plenty of seating here. And then you can also see little status. So we are on the 9:50, which is the next one. We are on time, and you can see they have like 10 more trains going throughout today, and they had a few earlier, so they're going back and forth between Miami and Orlando like 14, 15 times per day. So plenty of options to fit whatever time you need to get down to Miami or from Miami to Orlando. I look at the premium lounge that they have. If you do book the premium fare, you get a really nice upgraded lounge area that's kind of private, and you have to scan your ticket to get in. We did not book that this trip, of course, but if you want to see what a premium fare would get you on Brightline, you want to see us take that, let us know. Maybe we'll do another one of these travel vlogs, because the Brightline so far has been really enjoyable. The service has been great. Yeah, so let us know in the comments. This is neat. I found this little sign that tells us exactly how far it is that we're going to be traveling. So we're heading to Miami, which is 226 miles away from where we are today. Okay, they just called that we are boarding. It's about 12 minutes before our train is due to depart. Super clear, easy announcement to understand. We are boarding on track 2, and we are going to get in our coach. So I'm so excited to take the train. This has been something I've wanted to do since the Brightline was announced, and I'm really excited we get to do it right before our cruise. Plenty of room for your carry-on luggage or any backpacks that you want to store away. Found our seats. Oh, looks really nice. And there's like little stuff to put your backpack and stuff up above your seat, which is nice. Really nice looking seat. We are in our seats. They're really comfortable and quite spacious. A lot more space than what you would have on a plane. And in front of us, we do have this is just one, do you have a pretty, oh, that's a really large tray actually. Great model. Good job, Vanna White. And we have like a little mini holder. We also have outlets, which is nice. Really spacious, like seat back pocket to store things in. So yeah, plenty of room. We also found more power outlets right here in between the seats too. So you have 4 outlets in total, which is nice. That's a lot. Up above, you do have a couple of reading lights. That's nice. And we're close to the little status screen to let us know how things are going when we are en route. So we should be departing momentarily, really. I love that it tells you when the restroom is open, it's green, and when it's occupied, it turns red. That is super smart, and I love that you can know before you even leave your seat if the restroom is open. Just like that, we are on our way to Miami. Look, right on, like to the second that we departed the station, it was 9:50 and 0 seconds. We are on our way. How exciting.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me?
I know we're not really moving yet, but I'm impressed with how quiet it is and also just how smooth it is. I've done a lot of like New York City subways and trains, and they're really bumpy and quite rough. Like this is so smooth and just like it feels like you're just gliding above the tracks. It's really, really nice feeling. So far, so good. I think we go up to 120 miles per hour on the train, so that will be a lot of fun to experience because I've never gone that fast on a train. The meal cart came around and we got an Italian ciabatta sandwich, some Pringles, and a little Aquafina. Josh and I both got the same thing. So for 2 sets of these, it was quite pricey at $38. So we'll take a bite and check out the quality for you. But yeah, about $20 for a quick little meal here on Brightline. We're in the middle of our $40 lunch and came to a stop. So wonder what's going on up ahead. I haven't said anything yet. Also, the weather is super rainy, and it makes me so thankful that I'm not out there driving in it, because if you know anything about Florida drivers, they cannot drive in the rain. A couple minutes later, and we are back on the way.
There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
And you know, I just had to, while we're in here I had to give you guys a tour of the bathroom while we're on the Brightline. We're here and it is absolutely massive. You can see me on the other side. Of course, the toilet, trash can, little hanger in case you have to hang anything while you're in here. Nice big sink, lit mirror, and it is like a button press to like open and lock the door. Yeah, it's absolutely massive in here. Very nice, very clean, acceptable bathroom. And when you're done, you just wave your hand and you flush. Don't forget to wash your hands. They just came overhead and said that we are almost to West Palm Beach. We'll be making a small stop to let off some people and bring on some new passengers, but this of course is not our final destination. So far it's been a really comfortable ride, very smooth, very like fast. You can just like blaze past the highway, which is really nice. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the ride so far. I think the seats are super comfortable, the bathroom was really clean. My only like tip is don't pay for food on the Brightline. I think it was like really significantly overpriced for what you got. I would bring along some snacks because you can bring whatever you want on with you, or just eat before, or just plan on eating after you get off the ride. I wouldn't worry about eating anything on the Brightline on the way. Nothing really exciting to get, and like I said, it was quite overpriced. So we're almost to West Palm Beach and we'll be on our way to Miami then shortly. We have just left the Fort Lauderdale station, so we had another stop in Fort Lauderdale. We have one more stop in Aventura, and then we will be on our way to the final stop, which is Miami, which is where we're heading to get to our cruise. Yeah, still like not much more to update. The customer service here has been absolutely fantastic. That's the one thing I would love to shout out, is they're up and down through the aisles every hour or so, asking you want a snack or a drink, taking away trash, just super pleasant. From the time that we checked in and dropped off our bag, the security, boarding, and on the train, the customer service on Brightline has been absolutely phenomenal. And just wanted to give them a little shout out because you always hear like the not great stuff, and I want to share as much of the positive and good stuff that happens as well. So kudos Brightline, you guys are doing your customer service excellently, and yeah, keep up the good work. So onward, like 38 minutes, we should be pulling into Miami. So we are almost there, almost to the Valiant Lady.
We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat.
And we have arrived in Miami at the Brightline terminal, and overall a fantastic experience on Brightline. Great customer service. Super easy. It's so much better than driving, honestly, especially with the rain and the traffic. It was 3.5 hours, almost exactly. We pulled in the station exactly on time at 1:15 p.m. It was just so lovely to jump on the train, have somebody else take me here to Miami without having to worry about the, like I said, the traffic, the driving, etc. The Wi-Fi was very spotty and just like not good in some places, and also had some really hard time getting any signal for my cell phone at all. So keep that in mind. When it did work, it worked fine, but nothing that you're gonna be able to do like a lot of streaming with. So I would download videos before you go if you want something to keep you entertained. The bathroom was super clean. I would skip food personally, super overpriced, pretty mediocre quality to be honest, just like a sandwich, but I would plan on eating before you get on the train or after, or bring your own snacks and bring your own drinks because you totally can. But yeah, thanks so much for following along on this travel vlog. So excited to take you guys on the cruise that's coming up here on the channel very soon. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to see that content coming out soon. Hit the like button to fight the YouTube algorithm. Keep cruising and coasting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.